Okay, we are live. Sveiki visi, kurie mus šiandien stebi. Mano vardas yra Brigita ir mūsų svečiuose yra nuostabi meistrė Fabiana, kuri festivalyje dalyvauja jau ne pirmus metus, bet šiais metais ji turi kažką naujo paruošus mus nustebinti. Ir tikrai visi, kurie domisi Wim Hofo metodu arba kažką bent jau apie jį žino, tai ir taip pat myli mūsų festivalį, tikrai žino Fabianos vardą, žino, kas ji yra ir žino, kad ji pasitinka ir lydi dalyvį per patyrimą ledo pilname kubile. Vienas iš. Tai va, pakalbinsiu Fabianą, kad sužinotume, ką ji yra paruošusi mums šiems metams. Hi, Fabiana. Short introduction in Lithuanian. I'm happy to have you here. Sorry?
I understood every word.
Yeah, especially Wim Hof, right?
That was the everything.
So, how are you today?
Wonderful. Just finished here in the Netherlands a workshop, a training, and it's always amazing and very thankful to do this kind of stuff.
It's really something nice. You love, right?
Sorry?
Something you love, right?
Yes, definitely. To put the fire in, to show that everyone has got fire in them and that you can do more than you think. I think it's magical.
Yeah, that sounds inspiring for sure. Okay, Fabiana, so can you tell us a bit about what you do?
What I do? Okay, yeah. That's always a good question because I do a lot. I love to explore life and all possibilities, business-wise, but also normally also spiritual and what you can do, how our mind works, why we do things, how the psychology works, and I think every day is a learning day, and what I do is try to put a spark, to give a little bit magic back to everyone that is that is open for that.
Yes, that sounds very nice. Inspiring people for sure, right? Showing maybe what they are capable of.
Exactly. Show that you can do more than you think, and if you understand a little bit how the mind or the thinking works and be aware of some things, then it's like giving a little bit more pieces of the puzzle. And that's really cool to do.
So is it like I'm very interested to get to the part, about Wim Hof. Like,
yes.
Is it like the practice, you know everything about it, you like guide the person through this experience? Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Oh, yes, for since 9 years, or I think already, I don't know, but when Wim even wasn't that famous at that moment yet, I met him because I was climbing a mountain and I had some things with cold and I couldn't understand. And what I kind of character of mine is that when I have fear of something, I try to look the fear in the eye and to discover why is that fear there and what is it telling me. And that was the kind of thing with the cold on the mountain. I climbed the Kilimanjaro, had their huge experience with cold. At that moment, I really didn't like it. It really kind of, not scared me in a way. I thought really I was dying of the cold. And when I came back, I heard about Wim. And back then he was still not known only as the fool of the Netherlands, because he was a crazy man. Mm-hmm. A lot of things that people don't understand, they call crazy, because it's out of the comfort zone. And what Wim did, he was trying to get attention, because he discovered that the cold could be also a very helpful tool to conquer your status of mind, and to take care that it can have a lot of benefits. And he wanted to give that over to the other people, to show, okay, this is really magical and amazing, and I want you to feel and experience it too, because you are more capable of things, and the cold is really a good tool to use that. So I met him then. We had a talk, and I was doing a lot of entrepreneurship and things, and helping people with how to build their businesses or how to take a look. And I told him about the experience I had with the cold, and that I didn't like it. And he was like, oh, cool. Let's talk about it. I can teach you a little bit things about breath work, the 3 pillars that I use in my work to conquer with the cold, or to work with the cold. And you maybe can help me by how can we can help each other.
Yeah.
And so on. We tried, and we were working together and kind of figuring out what can we mean for each other, how can we help each other and inspire each other. And that's now a month, almost 10 years later. And finally, there are a lot of results now, a lot of scientific proof that the combination of the cold mindset and the breath work really has a positive effect, as well as mentally as physically. And that's, it's like, wow.
Yeah. I can imagine the difference, in 10 years from where you started, just trusting and exploring. And now we have all this data, research data and stuff. So it's like, for those minds who needs to have this approval, that it works, scientifically checked.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also for Wim really a really because he finally is seen not as a fool, but someone who has proven that there are things that we thought would never be possible are possible, especially on your physical. You can have more control over your body, and that's great to be finally recognized. He really deserved it, because it's a man with a heart of gold. He's amazing and good, and I'm very fortunate he has now his children also in the company, and they make it solid together, and it's wonderful that he has now finally that recognition and that family bond, and seen and accepted and respected by everyone, because he really deserves that, to be loved. Everyone deserves to be loved.
Yes, of course. No, well, that's nice. That's nice. So what you do, like, on, I don't know, probably not on a daily basis, but how your day looks, like a professional. You guide people through breathing, or?
Yes. How does my day looks? Every day is different, but the start of my day is always the same. Before I get out of my bed, I do my breath work. That's like for me the most important thing. It's like the coffee or the cherry on the cake. I won't get out of my bed without my breath work. So that's the energizer. I put on the engine. That's how I always start the day. And then every another day, I go swim outside or take a dip in the cold. And also, if I don't do it every day, I start with a cold shower.
Okay.
And then either I'll go swimming or do exercising, really the sports. I really challenge every day my body in all kind of different movements and sports. And then, so it's like the start of the day, and it takes like 2 hours, but I get up early. Today, for example, here, there's a training. People get 3 days, and it's called Miracle Morning. And here, the people got being taught how to start their day and how to implement that. every day. So this morning I was 5 o'clock awake, normally at 6, and everyone was there and having their yoga class and some mindfulness and learning that it's so good to start your day with that base. It's like the gasoline of your engine. It's like the oil and making it. So that's how I start my day, and then I start with work. Then I write read my emails. I write always down 3 things that are most important for me that I have to finish. Then, and so I make a kind of list, and I know then by that list the most important things that are there is where the focus goes. And I make kind of, and that list is very important because that gives you the tool to make your day work without thinking, oh shoot, I should have done that. And then I either go on a mission like here, I'm now here for 3 days and do my thing, or I'll develop and try to help entrepreneurs or people that train groups, and yeah, always being creating new stuff. And I'm also working on something new, a new entrepreneurship, very interesting. But I will be coming back on that later on.
Okay, let's see that.
Yes, we save that. But that's it. Yeah, that's what I like to. I love to build things and with humans and also with work. It's and that combination to combine that to make it work, because I think both is related. And if you do something that you like, you can't call it work.
Yeah. Well, my learning I'm on a different mission right now, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's but you know what the fun part is, that's always also when either if you love your work, if you love what you do, there will always be every day the challenge in not to go to disappear in your flow. Even that's the danger of doing what you love to do. You sometimes cannot find the break anymore because you are enjoying your ride so much, but you need your break. Yes. That's why we have a break.
Yes, that's nicely put.
Yeah,
that's nicely put, not to disappear in the flow of something with.
Exactly. If you're driving your most beautiful dream car, you can't keep on putting all the time the gasoline, the gas pedal on, because it's not good for your car, and you are emptying the motor. It needs to be refilled and it needs to be loaded again, and that's the same. So you can love your job, but that's where the challenge is. How can you find every time that space, that gear, to put it in the right gear at the right moment?
Yes, that's another topic for sure, but it's very interesting. From what you told me about your day, like those little habits and what you do, there's something else to learn from you, I think. Sounds very interesting.
Yes, definitely. And that will be also on the program this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just, before hopping there, can you tell us what is your story? How did you start doing, what you do?
What I do?
Yeah.
Now that's a good example. Doing what I love, having my own businesses, and I loved it a lot, but I couldn't find a break. So then sometimes it's you get hit or you get exhausted, and my body, I became I had Crohn's disease, a lot of body problems. My health stopped, and my body was just telling, okay, you need to change something.
Yeah.
And that at that moment, I totally ignored it. And I thought, okay, yeah, right. And I tried to go on, but then the body knows. Your
Yeah.
mind unconsciously knows that you're pushing your limits too much. And I think it was the best thing ever happened, because I learned to live more and to enjoy life and to see that it isn't always about work, 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 work.
Yeah.
It's the balance. And yes, it's important, your work, because it gives you a kind of freedom. But it is important to take care of your body. So for me, the changing point was the health problems I got.
Mm-hmm.
And I was forced to change, because I had a choice on a moment. Either way, you have a major operation and we can't give any guarantees, or we don't know. And I thought, okay, if I've got a no, maybe I can find a yes. And I changed my whole habits of life, and that brought me in this life,
Yeah.
in a more conscious life. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it's something like you were looking for a change, for a way out, or just by enjoying the life you discovered this
No,
path?
it was not. I did that. I think that's. I wasn't looking for it. I was, because I was forced, because of health problems,
Mhm.
to take a change of life, because there was no other option. I loved what I did, but
Mhm.
I pushed myself too much to the limit. And also, and that was very interesting. I was very interested, what is then that you keep on going, and why, and what are you trying to prove, and what are you. So it made also more conscience. But it wasn't that it was like I was forced, and I had only two choices. Either way, being all the time, how do you call it, confronted with health problems, and
Mhm.
ignoring it, because then you are pushing yourself to the wrong limits. Or seeing, what can I change, and can I change, and can I influence my status of my physical state, but also how does it work. And that made that I got passionate about it, like, because it was like putting a puzzle and a puzzle, and I'm like, whoa, but wow.
Mhm.
And so that was very a gift, but
Yeah.
a gift that was forced, or that was meant to be, I think.
Yeah, sometimes the universe stops us, right, at the perfect moment when we need to stop, but we don't see it ourselves, probably.
No, definitely at the moment that it happens, and it is not amusing. It's not nice at all. It is
Mhm.
the darkest. But that's, in the darkness you see the light.
Yeah, yeah. That's the magic and beauty of it, right?
Exactly.
Still,
But it's also the art of
yeah.
how can you see the light? How can you put on the glasses to see? How can you put the right glasses on to see
Mhm.
those light points in the dark moment?
Yeah, if you let yourself to notice that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's the challenge, and that's we sometimes need a little bit pushed, either way, by the universe or by people around you, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Some guidance.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So different story, of course.
Oh, you have so many stories.
Okay, thank you, Fabiana. Thank you for sharing it. Can you tell us maybe now something about what you have prepared for this year's festival? Because it's not your first time, right? At the festival.
No,
You are a
no.
beloved master at Masters of Calm.
Oh, yeah,
What's
but
the fear?
I'm I love your festival, and I don't know. I was just saying, oh, I have to be back because I have but I love your country and the people. You are so nice, and it's amazing. No, yeah, but it's amazing, and the energy, what's there, your culture, it's like, yeah. Every time I'm like going in a fairy tale. It's yeah, very, and the Master of Calm. It's a beautiful, beautiful event. It's an event from out of your heart, from out of the heart, and that is what I yeah, always amazes me every time. So I'm so happy and grateful that I will be there again and
Yeah,
see the people.
we're very
And
happy too. We're very happy too. So, which year? Like, how many times you've
this
been?
will be the third time.
Third time. Nice number.
Yeah, it's my lucky number.
93.
Yes, I like number 3. Yeah.
So, what you have prepared for this year? Just can you
This
guide us a bit?
Yes, this year I will be giving. I will be there 2 days, and
Mhm.
2 lectures in the morning. One lecture is about, yeah, riding the waves, how to change your mindset, how can you do it even if you think that everything is going wrong, and you don't have any clue, or just, and it could be small things, it could be big things, but how can you change it, and is it possible?
Mhm.
So that will be one lecture. We talk about how your mind works, how are we capable of it, and how. And then the second day, then you can either way, you don't need to be to have the one of the lecture and the other. You can have them
Okay.
separately, but you can also have them both.
Mhm.
And the other is the toolbox,
Okay.
to provide you tools and how to implement it in your daily program. So how can you do it if you have a busy day and your work is demanding you from then to then? How can you do? And there are there's a lot of little magical little things also in the busy days, and in the things that you think, oh no, yeah, Fabiana, very nice, well said, but I don't have time, or I will. My goal is to give you a little magic box with
Mhm.
little tools that can help you, and yeah, can give you some more space, more being well.
That sounds.
And then of course, yes, and then of course, we've got in the afternoon together with, oh, I can, with my Lithuanian colleague.
Yeah, I'm thinking about her name too, but
Oh.
we
What
have
was
her
it?
name at the program for sure.
I can, yeah, it's really, I can't, and your Italian names are,
Not that
oh,
easy to remember, yes.
but she will be there too, and it's great. She was last year also assisting me,
Mhm.
and I think assistant is not the right correct name, because she is a really beautiful colleague, and she does a lot of magical already doing in Litauen, in your country. She will be there also, so we will do it together.
Mhm.
And of course, we will give you an ice bath. But
Yeah.
this time, we push you a little bit further. So we
Oh,
are going to challenge you a little bit more with some extra things.
oh wow.
Also with ice, but we are going to push you a little bit more further to
Mhm.
show you that you can do more than you think. But I'm not going to surprise
Yeah. Let's keep it in a secret. A little
because
bit of.
otherwise you think, oh, or the mind is going to think, oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh no, I don't know. But I can guarantee it will be amazing and nice and cool,
Yeah.
definitely cool
Yeah.
in
In every
every
single way.
yes, exactly. So it will be fun.
Nice. So we will have like a lecture, some experience, right, as well, and like a toolbox, something like I'm very excited about this part.
Yes, Yes, and I think I'll got to know this. I think also the same period, like 9 years,
Mhm.
and it's nice to. It's always also, and especially together with the Wim Hof method, it's the ice on the cake.
Yeah, yeah. The tools that you're talking about, you mean? Like this
Yeah, yeah,
cherry
yes.
on the top. Okay.
The cherry or the ice on the
Look
cake.
forward to, for sure.
But
And our
yeah,
colleague Tadas, he's saying Igne.
yeah. Oh, Igne, yes.
Igne,
Now,
yeah. That's a beautiful
that is,
name.
thank you, Igne. I'm so sorry, but she is amazing,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm so happy that she will be at my side again and together, and so she will be there too, and that makes 2 times magical. So
Yeah. Very excited to meet her this
yeah, yeah, yeah,
festival.
yeah. I know for sure that you can. Yeah, she's a very love, soft, beautiful person.
I bet. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward.
Okay, Fabiana, so that's very interesting. Perhaps you have a memorable, I don't know, experience, memory from your work, something like, I don't know, life-changing or just a nice story from a client, a friend.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. Um, what an amazing story was some girl, and she had a really, really serious disease.
Mm,
And I always find this a kind of difficult because I'm convinced that it's a balance. It's not always, but the beautiful story, she had no other option, and she just thought, okay, there's nothing to lose, so what can I do, and try. And she started with a workshop, and eventually 2 years further she became herself an instructor, and
mhm.
she is now fully cured
Wow.
by just, and I think that's one of the most amazing stories. But also that it doesn't matter if it's a disease, because also someone mental.
Mhm,
Um, there's a guy, he is paralyzed from his, he had an accident,
mhm.
and he is still is paralyzed, but he has the ice bath and the training has changed his mindset, that he is so full of life. And
Yeah,
because of that energy he has now, he attracts all that joy in his life. And you see him, he is now followed, and he teaches on school for the youngsters how to cope with also with that kind of accidents or with that
yeah.
kind of trauma, and that there is still that magic worth living for. And I think that's also that you that you appreciate, but also see again that whatever life brings you, that there is still so much love to find, that
Mhm.
it's sometimes it can be really dark, but you are capable of seeing the light. And that's, I think, is the most wonderful gift, that you can, because everyone has that light in their
Yeah.
self, but that you can just help them, like, and making the fire burning again, that you will see the magic again, because it is still a beautiful gift.
Mhm. Life itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Even on the darkest moments, but then sometimes the light is the most strong.
That's very inspiring, and the mindset, right? It's almost like everything. If we are able to change it, and it's so nice that you are here, someone to guide people through it. It's so, so important. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. And not only, I think we all can give that light. We all can have, and that's also very good to know that even if you know that your brain works when I smile to you, automatically you're going to smile too, and that is, then you are giving already a kind of luck shot to your brain.
Yeah.
By knowing that it are, and those little steps, you are capable of doing more.
Yeah.
And yeah,
What you mentioned here is like spreading, to
exactly. Yeah,
environment. Even
and
the
believe, yeah, because sometimes I don't ignore that there are horrible things, and sometimes really life sucks, to be honest.
yes.
But that makes, if we can give this kind of things to each other, that makes it worth of living for.
Hmm.
And that's, I think, the elixir of life, to fire each other up with love, warmth,
Yes.
even though in the cold.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very important. Even Masters of Calv is the festival, where we spread this message, being there one for another, how it is important, taking care of myself, yes, but then how Mindaugas, he says that a lot, even though we are tired, finding some energy to still like care for a person next to me, to make sure that he or she is okay. That's magic. That's very inspiring, being one for another.
Yeah, definitely. And it gives you the energy also back,
Yeah. Yeah.
without expectations. Because if you give, it should just because you want to give it and not expecting anything.
Yeah, in return. Okay,
Yeah.
that's very nice, Fabiana. Thank you for sharing. I have one more question. Do you think there's something, people who want to be at your lecture, try something that you have to offer, should they prepare somehow? Is there something they should know before coming, or
For the lecture or for the exercising?
probably exercising? Yeah.
Yeah. Now for both, with the lecture, just go in with a blank mindset. Just
Mhm.
uh, let
Open.
yourself, yeah, open mind, and be surprised. And that's also a little bit the same with the exercises. But what you can do is already prepare yourself a little bit. For example, with a cold, you can already start to challenge yourself, if you don't do it already, to take a cold shower. And you don't need to start immediately to put a cold shower. No, you can start. I think how many weeks we have now before the, like.
Let's say like 8 weeks or something like that.
So that's perfect, because 8 weeks and you haven't have any experience with cold.
Mm,
You can start like tomorrow with the intention, okay, tomorrow morning we'll take my shower, and you just take your warm, comfortable shower,
mhm.
or you finish then only with the cold shower from your legs.
Okay.
1 week. And then you think, I will bet on that after 7 days, you think, oh, nah, I can try also more. And then you start you start again with the comfort warm shower.
Mhm.
And it can be also once in the week, or how in your normal washing ritual. And if you have done the warm thing, then you start 30 seconds with the cold shower.
Okay, full on.
Yeah. What makes easy if you start to put it on your back, because there are all your nerves, and that makes it then easier for the rest of your body. And
Okay.
the most important thing, and it's already a little trick, keep on breathing, relax, like not, but try, okay, okay, 30 seconds. Second week. Third week, you put it a little bit longer. Then you go for, okay, let's try 45 seconds or a minute. Challenge yourself that third week. And sometimes if you don't have time or you're behind, you put it in your fourth week, but be gentle with yourself. Don't be too strict, because if you are too strict on yourself, it's harder to continue. Fifth and sixth week, you will start to go to 1.5 minute cold shower. And then the week before, the Masters of Calm, you stop to turn the warm and you just try to shower cold.
Okay.
I'm curious, and I know for sure that you all can do it. But one promise to make: if it doesn't work, be kind for yourself, because that's good too. It's not failure. That's the most important and the most challenging thing. To see if there's a day or a week, or that you think, oh, I can't manage to shower only cold. That's the biggest challenge, to be kind and loving to yourself and knowing that it's not failure.
Yeah.
So that's my tip.
That's
my
very
challenge.
nice.
Yes.
Okay, being gentle all the way as well.
Yes.
Because to do that is also like something to be proud, I guess.
Exactly. But even to try it already is how do you call it, an overwinning. It's already a big game changer.
So, yeah.
Yeah. It is already a very good thing you have done. You have conquered already that. The intention is already the seed you plant.
Intention, yeah. Okay, Fabiana, it was very nice, very interesting, and I'm really looking forward to meet you. And I don't know, maybe I will be lucky enough to try this, because I remember, just scrolling through pictures, Masters of Calm, year after year, Holy celebration. Not sure if you participated there, like the last day at the festival. So many colors in the air, like it's so mesmerizing. And then also your pictures, people in this hot tub full of cold, freezing water with ice cubes. And it's like so, exciting even looking at it, like, oh my God, what those people are doing. Is it happening at the Auksinė Giria, in Lithuania? It's very amazing.
But your festival is amazing, because I have the color and the painting experience. I have experienced it too. I have their picture of it, and I'm like, oh my God, and that was really funny. But it is an amazing and beautiful festival to be part of, and I'm honored and I'm very thankful to experience it again for 2 days. And it is really a beautiful initiative, really.
I agree with you. Yeah, it's a very nice meeting, very nice people, teachers that we can trust, because it's so easy to get lost in this sea of teachers, like everyone is teaching something, and it's nice to have someone we trust. So it's nice to have you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, honored, and I'm very thankful to be there again, because it's really my heart. I don't know. Maybe I should to see if I have some blood of Lithuania. I don't know, but it's a warm heart I have for your culture.
Might be, if you love the culture this much.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so it's very nice to have this talk. Thank you very much, Fabiana, and see you soon, like 8 or 9 weeks. I don't know, it's like nothing.
Yeah, time flies, and
Yes,
time is relative. So without a blink, with a blink, we're
yes,
there.
we're there.
But don't forget to do the cold shower challenge.
Yes, I think maybe I will do this as well. My husband, he's doing it. I will join.
Really?
Yeah, the challenge.
Yeah. Okay, you're on. I'm very curious.
Okay.
So, but you can do it. And remember the most important thing: be kind for yourself.
Yeah, we'll
Failure doesn't exist.
we'll try. Okay, so thank you, Fabiana, and thanks
Thank
to
you.
everyone who was watching and will be watching probably. So have a beautiful evening and see you at Masters of Calm Festival. Bye.
Looking forward. Bye.
Bye.